Hey everybody, Kano here, and I'm recording my first video on the new webcam. I hope you can tell there's lots more pixels, because it sure feels like it. I mean, I can see my face over here, and there's just so much more resolution. It's great. But I wanted to let you know and take a second real quick. The video that you're about to see is not something that is my regular content. My viewers and I decided to brew up a deck on stream based around Lavinia of the 10th, Knowledge Pool, and Teferi. And so the following video is our adventure through that. It was really fun, and I'm interested in doing more brew streams soon. So, just as a reminder, if you like this content and you want to participate in a future one of these, please subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitch, support the channel any way you'd like, and I'm sure we'll see another one soon. And feel free to comment or send me an email with future deck ideas. I'd be happy to see them. So if you want to skip the brew session and just want to see the gameplay, I will put probably right here a timestamp that you can skip to. So without further ado, enjoy! We're going to play Lavinia of the 10th, Lavinia Azorius Renegade, and Omen Machine. Because these cards should do what I think they're doing, right? Lavinia and Omen Machine. Brews? Gotta go get my brew glasses. Hold on for me. Alright. So, we can do Esper combo. Esper combo. With like hand hate, counter spells, whatever we want to protect it. Or we can go like all in. Not Omen. On like lock pieces. We can do Knowledge Pool. Oh, they're all 6 mana. We have to find a way to get to 6 mana. And quickly. Taking all ideas, guys. Maybe Knowledge Pool is better because it's a hard lock. I was thinking Omen Machine was 4 mana for some reason. Grand Architected blue creatures. Raylan's got a good idea. Hand hate counters and kill. What I'm hearing is we have to build 2 decks. Alright. I kind of want to try the Grand Architect route first, if that's okay with everybody in chat. Not picky? Alright. So we have Grand Architect. What's the other one? Chief Engineer, I think it is. Artifact spells you have Convoke. Oh, hang on. I have a list I can look at. Sent to me by Last God 51. I have a deck that was basically the Steel Beatdown deck. So I'm trying to see what creatures he was running to like take advantage of this. So he's got like some Judges familiars in here. He's got some Lodestone Golems, Mausoleum Wanderers. If I can spell. I might do Judge's Familiar, even though it's worse, just because I have them, and Mausoleum Wander is, I think, 1 whole ticket apiece. I can afford that. We'll do some number of knowledge pools and then some number of Omen Machines, because Omen Machine prevents them from even drawing cards if they have something that's counterable. Let's do knowledge pools. So Chief Engineer, Lavinia, Judge's Familiar. Deck needs Scuttling Doom Engine. Not since Standard it doesn't. Alright, okay. Kind of want a couple Lodestone Golems, because reasons. I think Walking Ballista is a fine backup / beatdown plan. Why? Oh. Probably because I need to make this an actual modern deck and not a standard deck. Cool. There it is. Still need to give Kaya's Extraction a spin when you get the cards and the time. I agree. Unfortunately, Kaya went up in price. And I think that's like the major hindrance. That and the 4th Surgical Extraction. Only having 3. Sad face. Okay. So we have 26 cards. What else gets played in decks like these? Master of Ethereum. No. Oh, we can run Ethereum Sculptors. That's the card I'm thinking of. That's a guy that taps for a bunch. You sold a few cards today to fund a Legacy deck or Vintage? Yeah? What'd you end up making? Does anyone think this card's actually worth running in this deck? Because, like, we're trying to lock players out of the game, right? I don't know if I can do this. I want to do this. But I don't know if I can do this. Thinking about shops or bug mid-range? I mean, I've played Legacy like 3 times in my life, and I have never attempted Vintage, even on Moto. I think this deck needs at least a Worm Coil. Because, I mean, what are we doing with our lives if we're not casting giant worms? It's like the one card I own in this deck. Vintage looks stupid fun. It's got its own, like, you know, unique thing going on there. Oh, we could run some Karns. The bad 4-mana Karns and not the good ones. Anyone else got any ideas what to run in this crazy deck? Probably, like, at least a Chalice. Maybe not. Chalice inside. Spellskite, that's a good one. Spellskite's a good one. Excellent suggestion. Basic land shark. Excellent suggestion. I'll put another one on the side. We're doing some artifact things, so why don't we go with, like, Grafdigger's Cage, click or two. Dampening sphere or damping sphere. I always think it's dampening, but it's damping sphere. A couple of damping spheres, because like chaining a bunch of creatures into a damping sphere is kind of hilarious. We're attacking with dudes though. Like our deck is like 70% creatures, and we play our hand out. Otherwise, I would say bridge. Like we're winning with some damage though. I guess like I'll think about it. We might actually run bridge because our goal is to lock our opponent out of the game, right? Thorn of Amethyst is modern legal. Indeed. Splash red for Aether Grid. I think that's going kind of deep. I don't have any thorns. That's okay. I'm going to have to buy cards anyway. Let's see. I think we want... a Basilisk Collar. Because, like, that Walking Ballista is good. Does the deck need a Pithing Needle? Since we're producing colorless in twos, effectively, I think Sorcerous Spyglass might actually be better. We need some way to interact with stuff that's on board. And it might just be like paths. I want some number of paths in this deck. Well, not recross the paths, but path. Because we are running white for Lavinia. Why do I have 5 paths to exile? Weird. I think 22 land will be fine. Let's see, what else do we need? We could... We have a ton of really high drops. I guess we have a lot of ways to help cheat them out. Good sideboard cards. Taking all guesses. Taking all bets. Whatever you guys want to do. Let's do... One Talaria West, I think. At least. Yeah, one Talaria West. Torpor Orb. Is that still expensive? Let's double check here real fast. MTG Goldfish. Torpor Orb. No, it is not. It was for a while. Hey, Bone Daddy, how's it going? Swords to Plowshares, Modern or just Legacy? It's Legacy right now, but it could be coming with Modern Horizons. I doubt it, but it is possible. We'll bring in one Torpor Orb. I kind of want, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with some trinket mages in the side. We could go with Teferi as an additional lock piece. My only concern with that is Grand Architect and Chief Engineer and Ethereum Sculptor only produce mana for the purposes of artifacts. But I'm fine with the Teferi, honestly. Go down a Thorn and up 1 Chalice, I think, of the Void in the side. Okay, Teferi. Mage of Zalfir. Just to fix out that curve. Hey, Wang Chung! Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could make it. Let's go Hollowed Fountain. Some Flooded Strands. 1 Plains, and I think the rest just some islands. Maybe a Ghost Quarter or 2. There we go. Hour of Devastation Plains is my favorite. Gonna hurt us more than opponent. I guess Lavinia does stop stuff from being cast, suspended and cast and things like that. Maybe we don't need Chalice. Maybe Thorn is better here. That might be the only time I've ever said that. Decisions. I was just thinking we want something to be able to, I kind of wanted to, Trinket Mage out of the board. Alright. Thorn definitely better in creature heavy deck. Alright, alright. Thorn it is. I've been convinced. Make them think you're running from and use the power lands. Oh, like Tron? I don't think Tron here. We can play something big and dumb too with Architect like Planar Bridge. I was thinking Possessed Portal. Brew stream is awesome. More often, please. Well, I mean, if it's popular, we'll do it. I'm happy to do it. I enjoy talking to you guys. All right, Bone Daddy. Portal? Should we do Portal? Oh, all right. That's fair. Planar Bridge is fun. But I think that deserves its own deck. Because Planar Bridge is pretty sweet. All right. No Portal. Oh, I need to do more islands. Let's put more islands in the deck. They're going to mismatch, I'm sorry. But I'm not, really. Think Thorn in the main deck. You can see an argument for that. A pretty good one, actually. It does make it so we got to get to 7. That's true. Do we want, like, a bunch of them? You want to play something out of left field? Play, like, Staff of Nin, Staff of Domination, or Ring of Three Wishes. I think out of those 3, I prefer Staff of Nin. But that's just because I play that card in Standard a lot. I think out of those, I think Staff of Domination is probably actually the best card. Does this deserve Cryptic Command? This deck will never cast Cryptic Command. Otherwise, I would say yes. Alright, we're going to run one Staff of Nin. For the spicy meme. We'll run it over a Karn, I think. Let's do pull out 2 knowledges. We'll cut an Omen Machine and a knowledge pool. We do only want 1 knowledge pool. And we'll do 2 more Thorn in the main deck. And then we'll put some welding jars in the side or something. We need a Singleton Antiquities War. I mean, how many artifacts are we actually running? Like, our entire sideboard's artifacts, but we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 artifacts. I don't know if Antiquities War... Let me reread that card. Antiquities War. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact from them. So you basically Ancient Stirrings twice. And then you animate your artifacts. Need more land? I think we have plenty of mana production between these 3 creatures. We're gonna call this version 1. Like, let's play this. There's a lot of other ways we can take this deck right now. I'm gonna call this version 1. We're gonna acquire the cards, and then we're gonna play it. We're gonna see what works in it, what doesn't work, and what we regret not putting in the deck. One treasure mage. That's a good idea. 1 treasure mage is a good idea. I'm gonna play that over a Judge's Familiar. Okay. I think Judge's Familiar anyway. We might need more 1-drops, actually. We'll see. Play the bird. Oh, Glint Nest. All right. Wait. We're version 1. We're calling this version 1. Great idea, though. We're gonna call this version 1 and try it. Let me make sure the wish list is empty. It is not. I was actually thinking about building this deck, pretty much. So, Lavinia at the pool. Add missing cards to wish list. Phyrexian Metamorph is a card that I usually put in this deck. When I've built similar versions of this deck before. If you save it, you can just use the search tool and pick the deck. Oh, I always do the wish list thing. I didn't know you could do it with the deck. That's cool. Well, I mean, if the bot wants to actually sell me the cards, that'd be great. Alright, we can try calling in. I don't mind. 1 second. Let me acquire the cards before I start juggling for the dial in here. I'll move the legs, you move the arms. Lavinia is making a huge impact on Vintage. That's actually kind of cool. Wow, this entire deck costs 4 tickets. Are we still missing anything? Nope, we got the whole deck. All right, let's do a quick export. Put this up on Stream Decker for everybody to see. For those of you who'd like to follow along at home. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna die. export that too on my hard drive. This PC, wonderful. Oh gosh, I have to export it somewhere else. Sorry, technical difficulties. One moment, please. Just set this to downloads. All right, cool. Open this up. Okay, set as current. One moment. All right, let's play this monstrosity. Of course you do. All your moxin and missteps beat yours forever. Eat your heart out, Saffron Olive. How much is 4 tickets? That's $4 approximately. Alrighty, Bone Daddy. 1 second. Here we go.
Is it time?
I believe it is time.
Good shit. Hello, stream. Hello, my children.
Can everybody hear him okay on the stream? I hope so, anyway. I did get a nice fancy mic, but it's probably coming through the mic and not through the audio. Like it should.
I mean, I can hear you better, so there's that.
That's true. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Listen here, Oz. Sick of your shit.
Alrighty. Well, this hand does nothing. This hand is 5 land and 2 sculptor effects, basically. So
hold on. I'm watching your stream so that I don't like overload Discord and then like everything crashing and burning down like last time.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan this.
Mulligan this. Like our hand does actual nothing. I mean, the deck doesn't do anything, but this hand also does nothing.
This hand makes a lot of mana.
It sure does.
All right, we'll go to 5. We'll go to 5.
This hand's the six card hand's better.
It is much better. And if I had followed Raylan's advice and put Glint Nest Cranes in this deck, it might actually be good.
Version 1. Version 0.1. I think we keep it.
All right. Oz agrees. We'll keep. That is, if our opponent didn't get struck with a meteorite and can't pass priority.
All right. We take those wins.
We do take those wins. Five, and I'll end up with all top end. Yeah, that sounds about right, Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. This has been a pretty successful experiment. Kano, would I bone the Bone Daddy? Bone squared daddy, then. Oh, my God.
I mean...
I am
the one boning the Kano, because I am the Bone Daddy.
I am very happily taken and not into other men. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume. Never know these days.
No, I am a lich.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Genderless.
He's transcended gender. Gender, not ginger. I'm ginger. He's transcended gender.
And ginger.
All right, we'll keep. Flooded Strand at the bottom. Let's do this. We're going to start Flooded Strand, thin the deck a little bit, maybe draw something.
Seems reasonable.
It's Tron! Hey, we're running Lavinia, right?
Oh my God, we're running Lavinia. We can fuck him, but
Ooh.
only if he plays card. If he plays like Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger, we're just fucking shit on.
There's a knowledge pool.
Oh, that does something later.
I think we start Ethereum Sculptor.
No, we start Chief Engineer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he can... Yeah, you're right. Wow. Already catching the misplays.
Kano, I'm gonna work the legs, you work the arms.
Got it. How dare you assume my vitality? I identify as an undead lich. That's excellent.
Wing. This is a single lich stream.
I think he was talking about you.
Oh. I accept my child. God, why do they just always have like 2 Tron pieces? Why do they always just gonna open up? Oh, here's natural Tron. Fuck you.
Uh-huh. So let's architect. Architect, convoke Ethereum Sculptor. And
yeah.
that gets us like almost all next turn's knowledge pool, but
Yeah.
it's kind of bad, isn't it? Just resolving a knowledge pool.
Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, Brand Architect, Ethereum Sculptor, Knowledge Pool.
Well, we can't get all the way to knowledge pool.
I know, but like almost there.
I mean, if we draw Lavinia, we're gonna lock our opponent out of the game.
Yeah. Hello, opponent. Welcome to the Vidalcan. We're playing Vidalcan Tribal. You're playing Big Mana Tribal. Let's see who wins.
All right. So we draw. Sorry to interject here, but Daddy implies email chatter.
That's all it means.
Gosh. Good night, or work's gonna have a zombie tomorrow. All right. Good night, basic land shark. Sleep well.
That's fair.
Do we just like play Grand Architect and attack?
Wait.
We could knowledge pool, but then like
we can attack Grand Architect, cast Knowledge Pool, and attack for 4.
Wait a minute. We can cast knowledge pool, and each exile the top 3 cards of our deck, and we can start casting Tron's win conditions by casting Grand Architect.
God. All right, so
let's high risk, high reward.
First. Cast Knowledge Pool first, tapping Grand Architect.
So tap Grand Architect and Ethereum Sculptor.
No. We don't need to tap Ethereum Sculptor.
Oh yeah, we can just. Oh no!
Yes.
But we
worst case scenario, we just hit him for 4.
Well, no, Grand Architect. In order to cast it this turn, we have to tap more stuff with this Grand Architect.
I mean, are we resolved on casting that? I thought we were casting their win cons.
Yeah, but in order for that to happen, we have to cast other spells this turn. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So like we knowledge pool, and then we cast Grand Architect. And if we cast an Ulamog, we just, I don't know, exile the 2 other lands. We might be using knowledge pool as intended.
Welcome to the pool of knowledge, but I'm gonna have all of it, and you're gonna have none of it.
I mean, like, we exile a Karn or an Ugin, we're in a good spot, right? Like, any of their top end's amazing. And if we exile Lavinia off of this, we can cast Lavinia too, and then they're hardlocked.
Oh god.
If they pull our Lavinia,
well,
then we're boned.
Yeah, we're poop soup. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Oh gosh. Okay, so we exiled Chromatic Star, Karn Liberated, World Breaker, Thorn of Amethyst, Hollowed Fountain, Talaria West.
Whoa.
So
that's a fancy Karn Liberated we have.
Cast Grand Architect, get Karn, and exile Urza's Mine. Oh, here we go.
Oh, enjoy.
Oh no! No, I clicked no!
What?
I clicked no.
Kano.
I didn't know how knowledge pool worked.
Kano.
Alright, we lost.
Kano.
If there's a will.
How do you always snatch defeat from the jaws of victory?
Oh, it's so
Kano. I can't control
so
the arms too. You're the one operating the computer.
I was so excited. I clicked it. I was like, yes, do it. Do the thing. And it was like,
Lord.
I clicked
Phoenix,
no when
Phoenix,
when
we cast a 3-mana Karn like Tron does, and then Kano decided, fuck it.
oh
And
god,
then,
it was just the rub-ins. That's all it was. It was just the rub-ins. I'm gonna do it right this time.
How does he not have a spell?
Good question. Cast Karn Liberated without paying its mana cost. Click the card to cast it. That is really confusing. Cast Karn.
Okay.
Welcome, new viewers, to the Kano bi-weekly puntathon, where the low-quality trolls hang. Optimum timing there, Oz. Wow, we gave our opponent a turn to cast... We gave our opponent a turn to cast any spell and turn it into a Karn.
And he cast nothing?
And we still won.
God bless.
we cast Knowledge Pool and won with Knowledge Pool. We didn't have to lock him.
So wait, what the hell is his hand?
It's probably like all Ancient Stirrings, I guess.
He just has 7 uncastable cards. What the fuck?
We out-troned Tron.
I don't know how we did that, but we did.
Okay, Sorcerer's Spyglass, Pithing Needle.
Well, boys and girls, enjoy that win, because it's never happening again.
Damping Sphere in.
So these Lodestone Golems look absolutely horrendous against our
absolutely
auto artifact deck.
They're coming out.
Especially because, like, oh no, it costs 1 more. If only I had 12 lands that tapped for multiple mana.
Mm-hmm. I think let's cut like.
What else is in our sideboard? I can't see. Scroll next to the Lodestone Golem.
There's a Chalice of the Void.
Oh yeah, that card's so bad. Do we board in Trinket Mage just like to help go find Pithing Needle and Basilisk Collar?
Are we running Basilisk Collar in this matchup?
I don't know. Do you want to like kill problematic creatures?
I think Basilisk Collar is going to be more for like the burn / Eldrazi Tron matchup.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wait, maybe because like I don't know.
Welding Jar for like O-Stone maybe. That might be. Welding Jar combos with Knowledge Pool. I just realized that.
Yeah, let's board in Welding Jar. Actually, Welding Jar probably should be main board.
That actually sounds like a really good idea.
Also, Spellskite. What's his butt? Oz is right. We need Spellskite to take his what's called Oblivion Stone targets.
I think Thorn's really bad. It's going to come down too late on the draw.
Thorn's fine. Their whole deck is non-creature things. Judge's Familiars absolutely poop soup.
All right, I'll cut Judge's Familiar and Worm Coil.
Yeah.
One more card. Treasure Mage, maybe?
No.
One more path. It's a bit.
I leave it to you. You have the hands.
We cut one more path.
Alright. That's reasonable.
Alright, so this hand has Lavinia in it, but no white mana.
Define no white mana.
We have a island and a ghost quarter.
I mean, that's kind of white mana.
We draw any other land and it's white mana.
Even if we don't draw another.
Like, we're gonna keep because we have so much mana. We have the trifecta of Vidalcan mana production.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Because, we're just gonna play an Ethereum Sculptor, play a Chief Engineer, play a Sorcerer's Spyglass on the same turn.
You can make it white at the cost of blue. Absolutely correct, Frollo.
No, that's what I mean. Like, if push comes to shove, we kick down the door and we're like, all right, bitch, here's our basic planes and our mostly blue deck. What's up?
Yeah. All right.
Do we have Darksteel Citadel in this deck?
We do not. We do not have any Darksteels in this deck.
We might want to, just play one so that we can Ghost Quarter it.
Opponent starts map. We draw Talaria West. So I guess we start the tap land.
Yeah, because we're definitely not transmuting anytime soon.
Yeah. Only way the Sorcerer Spyglass is naming map is if our opponent passes with no second land.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tower.
We also just like might be able to cast it, and he might be like, "Oh yeah, sure, that was just get him." Or we can just like look at his hand, see Card Liberated, and be like, "All right, take Card Liberated, get God, nerd."
The problem is if they have multiple bombs, right?
The problem is always if they have multiple bonds. It's Tron. What do you want?
So do we just cast Lavinia?
Yeah. No, wait. What? Oh, do we cast?
They have Tron next turn.
So that we can counter their card.
I want to play Lavinia. We came here to play Lavinia.
I think, yeah. I think because we drew Island, Lavinia is fine here.
Yeah, I think Spyglass is probably the right play.
But we didn't come here to this stream to not cast Lavinia.
Exactly. Now the only way we lose is if I don't click planes.
Kano.
It's right in the top there. There's no way I can miss it.
Kano, I will come to the state of Wisconsin. That's where you are, right?
No. I'm in Utah.
They're basically the same state. They're not my state.
They're basically the same state.
I will come there. I will collect those cheeks. I'll go home.
All right. Opponent expedition maps for probably a forest at this point. This is why I come to this stream. Absolutely. Opponent gets the last Tron land. So they can cast creature spells.
They can also cast Karn Liberated, which I really hope they do.
Opponent says shenanigans.
Gee, you didn't get that from game 1? Where we cast turn 3 knowledge pool?
Yeah, the knowledge pool didn't get him.
Attempt to cast Karn Liberated, fail, pass turn, and then still cast it?
Opponent plays a map. Uh-oh. We might be getting Ulamogged. I think now we Spyglass and probably name O-Stone.
Possibly. Reasonably. Who knows?
We could also play Chief Engineer and then play Spyglass, which is probably the actual way we do that.
Yes, because... wait. Yes, because Convoking is paying mana. It's not reducing the mana cost. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because it used to be Convoke reduced mana cost, I think, so this wouldn't work before, but now I'm pretty sure it works. Or because, maybe it doesn't end.
I think it was like M14, M15 when Convoke came back, when they were like, yes, you can tap your creatures to pay the mana cost for your spells.
I also think Lavinia doesn't, like, hurt us, even if we were to, like, cast Gitaxian Probe with 2 life or something.
That's true.
Alright, what you doing?
Lavinia is not symmetrical. Read the freaking card. Yes, absolutely. Oh, they have a World Breaker and an Ulamog. So life is pain.
Life is in fact pain. Well, I see only one thing we can name. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria.
Couldn't we have convoked Sculptor and then cast Spyglass? Yes, absolutely. We should have done that on top of what we did.
Can we name opponents F6 button?
No.
Oh, well.
Alright, so some punts were made, as pointed out by, well, it wasn't really a punt, because I don't think we're surviving anyway, but we could have played one more creature, which would have been ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, because we could have, yeah. I'm not sure if that matters or not. It might. It probably doesn't.
If only that Spyglass had been a damping sphere.
Just imagine if we had, like, used our Ghost Quarter aggressively to, like, Ghost Quarter our opponent.
Yeah, if we had if we had actually white mana in our opening hand,
Yeah.
thankfully our opponent doesn't read cards as much as we don't.
All right. So we just need to draw Path to Exile off the top.
That's
and
true.
There's no justice.
We can draw Path, but opponent did in fact read the cards. Is actively reading the cards, I believe.
All right. So what is he exiling?
The dudes.
Oh, he's exiling our creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's not what I would do.
We draw a Chief Engineer, and we're going to scoop it up.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
All right.
I would have absolutely just double Stone Rained us.
Do we make any adjustments? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, let's just run it back.
Yeah. Are there any of like the
Chalice on the play? That might have been a good idea. All right, we have.
Are there any like counter magic spells that interact with artifacts that we want to be playing?
Stoic Rebuttal, Metallurgic Summonings, neither of which are super fantastic.
Metallic Rebuke, not Metallurgic.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to name.
That enchantment's real bad.
Turn 1, Needle Map.
Yes.
Turn 2, Amethyst, our opponent out of the game. All right.
Yeah.
Start Island. Pithing Needle Expedition Map.
Well, depending on what we draw, we might do Ethereum Sculpture.
Opponent Nature's claimed our Pithing Needle.
Well.
We draw another island.
Okay.
So let's Thorn.
Thorn of Amethyst.
And then next turn, we can't Ethereum Sculptor and Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably just Thorn.
Yeah, I agree.
So we play an island. We drew a Chief Engineer. As I don't think that changes our play. Yeah, that doesn't change our play. Just play Thorn.
Well, we could also do like Chief Engineer, Convoke out Ethereum Sculptor.
That's true. I think I'm going to do that next turn, though. Why do we only have one planes? Because I figured we need more blue.
Version 0.1.
Version 0.1. All right, we drew a Flooded Strand. So now we can Lavinia. We can Lavinia, Chief Engineer, and then Convoke out Ethereum Sculptor.
Deal. I like it.
And then we just like need to draw Knowledge Pool? Question mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, this deck should probably be running like 2 or 3 planes at least.
Probably.
Once again, thanks for dialing in and like spotting lines that I'm not.
It's fine.
Tron player really mad. We need a couple of top end finishers. Might have been wrong. Tron player really mad. Or some
I mean, this is what the Tron player gets for joining the 2-man queue.
yeah. I mean, the only way we'd like make him sadder is if we had like Crumble to Dust and Snapcaster.
I feel like it's too deep for our shit deck.
That's a different deck.
Yeah, that's like any blue-red mid-range deck.
Yeah.
Where Crumble to Dust usually just isn't even good enough with the control deck because Tron just completely devours the control deck.
So, did you know, speaking of Crumble to Dust, I was thinking of Sowing Salts.
Uh-huh.
The rest of the Sowing Salt cycle, like they have one for every permanent type, basically.
Yeah, I know. There's Eradicate, Scour, Splinter, and I forget the blue one.
I forget the blue one. Counterbore?
No, Counterbore came later.
Okay.
It's 2 blue.
Okay.
They're all 2 color.
If you liquid metal coating a basic land and you splinter it, you memoricide all the basic lands.
Yes, you do.
We played a Pauper tournament. Like it was like a Penny Dreadful kind of tournament, not a Pauper tournament. It was like any deck you can buy for less than $5, and I ended up making a liquid metal coating deck.
That's Penny Dreadful is each card isn't more than a penny on Magic Online.
It was something we did in college for like the Magic Club. I don't remember the arbitrary rules, but I remember that deck was definitely the best.
Oh yeah, just like all right, all of them. What? All of them.
All right, opponent casts a World Breaker.
Well, Lavinia, Azorius Renegade counters that spell. Oh wait.
Sad face. If we lose to Tron, which this deck is like natural counter for, theoretically, I'm going to be really sad.
You know, Kano, we did the thing once. That's a big enough victory for me.
That's true.
Even if you tried to hurl it away at Mach 7.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Opponent exiles our planes. We untap and draw.
We have only Lavinia of the 10 that matters.
Ethereum Sculptor, number 2.
Well, that card is a ham sandwich.
It blocks World Breaker.
Yeah, I know it's a ham sandwich.
It just like baits the Eldrazi away with its hamness.
Come here, faceless, mouthless abomination from beyond the stars. I have a for you.
I think version 02 needs cantrips. I definitely think some Glint Nest Cranes and ways to abuse Glint Nest Crane is a good idea. And there's Ulamog.
Oh, well, I think we can scoop.
Yeah, we don't have white mana. Alright.
And you know what? We cast Knowledge Pool. We cast a card. We felt as if we were gods, and then we died 2 games in a row, as we should.
That's true. We did sort of do the thing. Okay.
Yes.
So
okay.
I'm cutting 2 islands. I'm adding 2 planes.
Okay, so I have an odd idea.
Okay, listening.
So I like what we're doing with like the kind of artifact something.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be bad/weird if we tried to combine the old standard deck of Paradoxical Outcome Storm?
Yes.
Okay. I figured. I wanted to make sure.
That is definitely its own deck.
Yeah. No, I figured, but I was like, maybe we can like pick up all our cranes and all our small artifacts and replay them and just go hog wild. Like, just think, like, we have like Knowledge Pool and we just kind of like vomit value. That was the idea in my head.
Let's cut. I think Treasure Mage is just a worse Glint Nest Crane now.
Yeah, basically.
So we'll cut a Treasure Mage. I think we cut a Thorn. And run at least 2 Glint Nest. And probably Staff of Nin, honestly.
Do we run what's it called, Thirster Pledge, or just Serum Visions and other cantrips like that.
We don't really want to run either if we've got thorns in the deck.
Right.
We can cut the thorns, but I want, like, things to get off of Glint Nest, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut a Ghost Quarter and an Island and put in at least 2 Darksteel Citadel here. We just have more artifact targets without too many colorless lands.
Oh, wait.
Serum Visions and Remands are not a bad idea, but we would definitely have to drop the Thorns, Oz.
Wait. Yeah, board the Weatherlight.
The Weatherlight?
Yeah. Board the Weatherlight. The 2-mana Ancient Stirrings for historic permanents. And white.
I mean, it gets Lavinia, it gets Knowledge Pool.
It gets, and then we can, like, play legendary lands.
Well, we have Obero already.
Do you have an Iganjo?
Oh, Ijango, the castle?
It's a Iganjo, but yes.
Really?
Yeah, the G is first, the J is second.
Well, my dyslexic ass didn't know that.
Don't worry, I'm a shitty, filthy Taxes player, so I have to read the cards sometimes.
So we can be a little softer to Blood Moon.
Yeah.
And just go on the beatdown plan. But we can run Board the Weatherlight as sort of a pseudo-impulse.
So we can run an Obero and Minamo as our 2 legendary blue sources if you want. And then a Ganjo and a Flagstones of Trocare as our 2 legendary want.
Oz wants the 3rd Lodestone Golem. Lodestone might actually just be better than Thorn.
Yeah, Lodestone's probably just better than 4. Lodestone's the 5/3 that kills our opponent. And doesn't, like, interact unfavorably with additional copies of itself.
That's true. I kind of want the Last Judges familiar. I don't know that I like the Board the Weatherlight plan. But I'm thinking...
Is Mausoleum Wanderer better than Judge's Familiar?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well, it is if we're running any other spirits. Inkwell Leviathan?
I think Mausoleum is better.
I want to do that if I'm tinkering.
Like, the other Wanderers can buff it up for, like, small beats of damage.
In the strict aggro plan, yeah, that's true. It is better.
And sometimes, like, our opponent won't, like, recognize the fact that, you know, this thing's a 2/2 and therefore it sacks for 2 to counter 2, etc., etc., etc. If they try to, like, play on our turn, yeah.
Ignore my suggestions. They're more for me than you.
I realize that, Frollo, but at the same time, Inkwell Leviathan. Ooh, baby.
It sounds good. I want to do that if I'm, like, tinkering, but, like, with Forge Master. But we're not Forge Mastering
like,
here.
If we're going to play, like, a random Mana Sink sick artifact, I want to just play a Molten Toe Masticore.
Let's try this. We're going to call this version 0.2. I think Glint Nests are really going to help.
Okay. We'll try it. Let's queue.
We gotta get the Lodestone Golems first, but then yes.
Okay.
No more Thorns equals cantrips. We added cantrips. Glint Nest is a cantrip. It's an impulse.
Yeah, it's a 1/3.
Please put in a Serum Visions. All right.
It can't. Do we have a way to, like, stack our own permanents?
No, we do not.
Okay, never mind. Accurate Wellspring is not good then.
Serum Visions is 3 deep. 3 deep, 5 me.
Kano, no.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. I saw the thought generating in my head, and I was like, I can't not open my mouth here. Okay, we'll do some Serum Visions.
Also, I know Serum Visions is 3D, but like...
What is our worst accelerator?
What is our worst accelerator? Ethereum Sculptor, I think. It's either that or Chief Engineer, I'm not sure.
It is Ethereum Sculptor. We'll cut a Chief Engineer and an Ethereum Sculptor and run 3 Serum Visions. I cut a Judge's Familiar too.
Alright.
Alright. One more time. We'll export the deck. We'll call this 0.21. Let me upload it to Stream Decker real quick.
Our deck name is Lavinia at the pool.
Yeah! That's what we're doing.
Oh, I love it. Alright, next on that is Helm of Awakening. So, like, what? Everything's an artifact, everything costs 1 less, and... Wait, what does it do? That doesn't do anything.
Mycosynth Lattice, Helm of Awakening, and Lavinia.
So, Mycosynth Lattice makes everything an artifact, and that you can use mana as though it were any color for your spells. What's it called? Helm of Awakening makes your spells cost 1 less, and I assume he means Lavinia, Azorius, Renegade, but, like, that doesn't do anything?
Oh, he's saying all spells are artifacts, reduce the cost of artifacts to 0, and then your opponent can't cast anything. Because they're not paying mana.
Oh.
But you don't have to pay mana.
No.
Yeah, make all spells free, so they're countered.
No. Oh. No, but
Jace over Teferi, but Teferi is a lock piece with Pool.
No. You would have to, like, to make that work, you would have to, like, donate them a Mycosynth Golem. And then also stop the Mycosynth Golem from attacking you somehow. You could...
Isn't there a Teferi Hero of... It's not Teferi Hero of Dominaria. It's Teferi Mage of Zalfir. Because your opponent can only cast spells when they can cast a sorcery, and Knowledge Pool makes them cast spells at non-sorcery speed. They cannot cast spells.
Oh, you mean the Commander product one?
No, I'm explaining to Oz Mage of Zalfir plus Knowledge Pool.
Oh, yeah. They go at sorcery speed only, so yeah.
Yeah, like any other scenario, I would absolutely agree. Like, but all right, here we go.
We also have this shitty art.
We have Judge's Familiar. We have Lavinia, but we can't cast Lavinia. We're on Judge's Familiar aggro right now.
Waiting. Oh.
We probably mulligan this hand.
Probably.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Did we put Board the Wetlight in our deck?
We did not. I didn't do that this time around. That's definitely a way to take that next, though. Okay, I'm gonna go 6.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
What is it?
It's Lavinia, Glint Nest, Karn, 2 islands, and a plains.
Deal.
All right, we'll keep. Flooded Strand to the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool. All right, start island. Pass the turn.
And that was the last land we ever saw.
So Knowledge Pool makes them exile the spell they cast, and then they have to cast a spell from under Knowledge Pool. But Teferi, Mage of Zalfir, says your opponents can only cast spells when they could cast a sorcery. You can only cast a sorcery during your main phase when the stack is empty. Because Knowledge Pool is not at that time, they cannot cast spells. All right, do we start Glint Nest or Lavinia? Versus a deck that played an island, which is very scary.
Let's play Lavinia. Let's make them think we're a shitty Texas deck.
Like humans?
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, Knowledge Pool is they played an Isochron Scepter. We're totally boned.
No, we're not.
They put silence under it.
No. We have Lavinia. That card, Isochron doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was like, Kano, what are you talking about? It doesn't do anything. They just, like, discard a card for free.
We Glint Nest a Darksteel Citadel and dump a bunch of creatures to the bottom.
Alright.
That's hilarious. They're going to activate once on our upkeep and probably scoop.
Yeah.
Once again, playing a deck that should theoretically be a natural counter. Oh, opponent paths Lavinia. And has enough mana to activate Isochron now.
Alright, well.
I guess that'll do it. We can keep attacking with a 1/3.
Yeah.
And playing lands, I guess. Alright, 18 turn clock, go! So their lock is better than our lock? Our lock counters their lock until their lock had a path.
Yeah. Plus, they have to leave open 2 mana for the rest of the game. Forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they didn't draw and play a land.
Yeah.
We don't...
Like, that's the thing, right? Like, they have to find a land every turn, and then they have to find a way to kill us, and meanwhile we're just consistently poking them for 1.
Oh, dude. Frollo's right. We have Teferi in our deck.
Oh, yeah. We can flash that in, and then he's fucked.
Yeah, we just end step Teferi, and it's game over. But we have to draw him. Opponent keeps silencing us. We might honestly want to run more than 1 Teferi, simply because it is another combo piece. It does have use outside of this corner case.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the case where, like, it'd be like, hey, we're Teferi in our deck. But,
like, it's really good versus control.
Oh, yeah, no, you are completely correct. Let's play another one.
Alright.
I mean, he's not drawing land, so... No. Fire it off, opponent. Do it.
Yeah, on your own turn. Need instant speed cantrips? In this situation, yes. But in every other situation, Opt is just worse than Serum Visions.
Yeah, like...
Oh, opponent put Boomerang on a stick.
Oh.
We drew a Ghost Quarter.
I think we're still mostly fine.
I mean, they're going to Boomerang Glint Nest. And then silence us. Or silence first, I guess.
We're still going to make him play it out and do it.
Oh, yeah. He's got to win somehow, right?
Yeah.
Let me guess, we got no counters or artifact hate sideboard? We got stuff. Of some kind. Like, Damping Sphere is even fine here.
And what's it called? Chalice of the Void.
Yeah, Chalice of the Void's good, too. Alright, I'm just going to start auto-yielding to Isochron Scepter triggers.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe some negates would be useful? Negate might actually be useful. Oh, okay, so he's going to try and Boomerang a land every turn now.
I mean, sure.
But he's doing it on our upkeep, so it's not really doing anything.
Yeah?
We can't put Chalice on 2, can we? We absolutely can. Whether or not it's a good idea is a different story. Opponent plays a 3rd Isochron Scepter. The Madman.
They're like not doing anything.
That's true. I mean, he's gonna lose to timing out if he like just keeps activating stuff.
Again, like make him kill us. Like I understand, like it's so annoying. But like at the same time, who cares?
I mean, the viewers might if they're watching and are like, "This is dumb. Just go to the next game."
Don't worry, viewers. We're also doing dumb things. All right, make sure you discard like not Kurtz he doesn't know about. So,
well, I already did.
Oh well.
They do have a nuisance lock. You are correct, Cookie Monster. But we have an out somewhere in our deck.
Yeah, technically.
Alright, opponent fields us. Bounces Darksteel Citadel. Sure. We'll discard Citadel. Don't actually need it.
Like I'm fine with us. What's it called? Getting thinned like this. It doesn't really do anything. It just makes us find slightly more often.
Mm-hmm. I am auto-yielding to as many things as I know how right now. But when he, like, fields and I actually have to interact, it's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do-do-do. What's he gonna do? Get enough land to get to Fairy and then drop it? I honestly have no idea how our opponent's gonna win. If it's a creature, it's getting pathed in between silences.
Yeah.
Days Undoing. We draw to Fairy.
I mean, sure.
Well, we drew to Fairy and Knowledge Pool, so we're gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna end step to Fairy, untap Knowledge Pool, and he's done. Thank you, opponent, for making this game way shorter.
Well, appreciate it, boss. Alright, cast a Fairy.
No. We have to do it at his end step.
We can't.
Yes, we can. He doesn't silence on his own turn. And Teferi has flash.
Oh.
If he has path, then we flash in this spell guide he was kind enough to draw us.
It's our turn. Got it. Got it. Because it ends the turn immediately, so it just like snaps to you on your upkeep. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Opponent goes to Boomerang the Plains. Sure. So he has to have a counter spell here.
Which he might.
He very well might, yeah. That's very resolved.
Well,
Oh, he has to have two path. Oh, no, he can't path. He needed a counter spell, yeah. So we untap. We draw, play a plains, and play knowledge pool.
Did we spell scale?
No, we didn't need to. Now we knowledge pool and it's game over. He can't counter.
Alright.
Turn 16,
hard
hardlock.
You feel, opponent. Can't cast spells. But...
We're going to attack for 3. And then we're going to play Lavinia as backup to cast something else from under knowledge pool.
What's under the knowledge pool? I can't see.
Judge's Familiar, Grand Architect, Karn, Boomerang, Timely, and Hallowed Fountain.
We should get the, what's it called, Judge's Familiar.
Are you sure? Not Karn?
We need to be able to block the, what's it called?
Celestial Colonnade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or we just boomerang the Celestial Colonnade. Either one works.
I'll boomerang it next turn. No, we'll boomerang it now. Does it matter? Actually, we'll play the Judge's Familiar, actually. You're right. So we click the card to cast it. Yeah, he's locked out. He can't cast anything.
Yep.
As a complete hard lock, yeah.
I'm trying.
He'd have to have, like, sudden death to kill Teferi, I think. No, that wouldn't even work.
Yeah, because it goes under the knowledge pool.
Mm-hmm.
It has split second, but knowledge trigger. So it's like how what's it called, Chalice of the Void will counter a Crossing Grip if the Chalice of the Void is on 3.
Yeah.
Same for what's it called, Counterbalance.
Yes. And even things like that can't be countered can be knowledge pool to ferried.
Mm-hmm. Gas stopped, sure.
Oh, we beat Styx, the deck. I like how Raelin was like, so I left, and I came back, and there's 3 Isochron Scepters now. What is happening?
Well, you see...
This is so cool. We made the coolest deck ever. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I wouldn't call it the coolest deck ever, but it certainly is a deck. We are certainly doing things.
Opponent figured it out and scooped.
Oh, God bless.
All right. So.
What's wrong, opponent? Your deck's all about not playing Magic.
Oh, Pithing Needle and Sorcerer's Spyglass.
What you doing?
And Trinket Mage. There was something poetic about that.
There was something extremely poetic about it. Like, Shakespeare would have written.
He scooped the match. He's just like, screw this. Oh, man. Oh, get fucking wrecked, bro. Oh, man.
He's like, well, fuck them. Like, they're like, I can't play Magic decks better than mine. You can't play Magic decks.
How dare he have a better way to prevent me from playing the game than I have a way to prevent him from playing the game. Torpor Orb stops creatures from entering enter the battlefield abilities.
Oh, and Torpor Orb. Wait, how's it worded?
Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger.
So something like Deceiver Exarch won't untap, and something like Perforos, God of the Forge, who won't deal 2 damage to each opponent.
Yeah.
It's like slightly relevant for shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it shuts off like Intruder or Alarm.
Or Trespasser's Curse.
One of those cards was real.
I love how many 3-ofs this deck has. Shh. We're playing 4-ofs, like cards that should not be 4-ofs too, like Lodestone Golem. Lodestone Golem should probably be one of them should be another Glint Nest, I think.
Okay, so we need another Teferi.
Oh, that's right. I don't have another Mage of Zalfir, do I? I'll have to get another one.
I can't imagine it's actual, like, anything.
I'm going to cut Lodestone Golem and Worm Coil. I'm going to put Worm Coil in the side.
Okay.
Over something.
Hey, are we at Teferi's Puzzle Box deck?
We're not. We're not at Teferi's Puzzle Box deck. Absolutely not. Nice try, though. I did build the Teferi's Puzzle Box Sphinx's Tutelage deck. I only got the combo once, and I think it locked Moto.
Wait, what?
You know how Teferi's Puzzle Box works, don't you?
Yes, I know how Teferi's Puzzle Box work. I'm wondering how the fuck it locked Moto.
Oh, because Moto had trouble resolving so many triggers.
Oh. MTG bot, explain quality.
Alright, so we needed another Teferi. We got another Glint Nest in. So let's go pick up the last... Nice. Let's go pick up the last Teferi, and I'm going to do one more 2-man, but I think I'm going to have to call it here.
Right.
After this one, guys. Mage of Zalfir. There we are.
What the
He's
hell
free.
is a Boros Isochron deck?
I think he means Boros Isochron.
Oh.
Fourth
no,
pool.
I think he means Boris, like fucking Russian Boris.
Do we want the fourth knowledge pool?
Boris and Natasha in the silly moose. Fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's what.
I'm gonna drop something. Probably a Lodestone Golem, honestly. Like, Lodestone's good, but hard locking your opponent is better than taxing them.
Mm-hmm. If we're dropping Lodestone...
We still have 2. I was just dropping 1.
Yeah, if we're dropping Lodestone, though, are we dropping... Ethereum Sculptor or more Chief Engineers at all?
No.
I don't know.
Cut the restricted card. We need more jank. I like Raylan's logic.
What restricted card?
Lodestone Golem's restricted, dude, in Vintage.
Oh, right. Okay.
Card's too good.
Vintage isn't a real format.
Oh, we're against the Tron player again. I recognize the name.
We're back, baby. Our deck is slightly better.
We've made improvements, but this hand is awful. 1 lander. Like, we get a second land, it's going to be great, but we're probably not getting that second land. I'm going to... 2 knowledge pools, 2 glint nest, a chief engineer and architect, and a flooded strand.
No fear, snap keep.
No fear, snap keep. We're going to mulligan. This is version 0.5, we'll call it.
Damn it.
3 lands, Serum Visions, Lavinia, Grand Architect versus probably Tron. I think I'll keep.
But like, we could have kept the 6 non-lands in the Dream.
6 non-lands into Dream.
Yeah, we're keeping this, but damn it.
Knowledge Pool's good.
Is that what's on top of our deck?
No, we drew Knowledge Pool off of Serum Visions.
Well, that's how we won game 1, so.
Yeah. Grand Architect and Flooded Strand to the bottom. Pass the turn.
I agree.
Opponent plays an Urza's Mine into a Chromatic Sphere.
Welcome back, Tron opponent.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
This isn't quite the Thunderdome. This is more like the Reading Rain.
The Reading Rainbow. Probably should have played and cracked fetch before we visioned. You're talking about fractions of percentage points now. Opponent plays an Urza's Tower and another map.
Raylan, you can't improve percentage points of a shit pile.
How did you know he was on Tron? Because I remembered his username.
That's 2 words, Oz.
So we play Grand Architect. And attack, I believe.
Yes.
Gotta get in for that damage.
Get him for 3. Can you cast both? No, we cannot.
No, we don't have enough blue sources, unfortunately. Chief Engineer is what makes you like do really weird shenanigans. Because you can start convoking with blue.
Yeah, we also want to hold Sculptor for the turn.
Hashtag the turn. Next turn we play Pool, and then we play Ethereum Sculptor, and we try and cast a giant threat out of their deck.
And it's probably not even good enough. Feels amazing.
We draw Serum Visions. So
that's our free spell.
we'll play Obero. We Knowledge Pool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tapping Artifact, or Architect and Lavinia. That gives us 2 potential casts. If there's like 2 threats we want, I guess. That doesn't actually do anything, does it? That does not. Never mind. Hang on. Tap Architect. Tap Lavinia.
Yeah, no, we can still only cast one.
Yeah. Cast Knowledge Pool. Hollowed Fountain, Grand Architect, Glint Nest Crane, Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. This time, I'm doing it right. They're not hard locked right now. But there's nothing good to cast under Knowledge Pool.
Double storing you. Here's my 10/10 pass turn.
How does it feel, opponent?
How does it feel?
You expected to Ulamog me, and you Ulamogged yourself. He's not hard locked because we had Lavinia. You're right. That was hard locked. Well, they could cast creatures. They could cast creatures.
But you know what? It doesn't matter? Because we got to unlock the ceaseless.
It's pretty good. All right. So versus Tron.
Again, regardless of how games 2 and 3 will almost assuredly go, we got to do the knowledgeful thing, and that's all that matters.
Yep. This is twice now. This is freaking sweet. Pithing Needle, Sorcerer's Spyglass.
This man again.
Double Damping Sphere in.
Yeah, just board the same.
Oh, even creatures?
What?
Oh yeah, no, that Lavinia would counter creatures too. Lavinia,
yes, because they're not paying mana for it.
She has so much text on her, and I'm still tipsy.
It's fine.
We're gonna cut Lodestone Golems, I think. And probably Oz, there's like 5 paragraphs of text on that.
Oz.
I know I need to, but it's so much text. Do I need to cut anything else? Well, I need to cut other stuff, but like what to cut, I guess.
Correct, Raylan. Well, they can cast Force late game. No, they can't. They can never cast Force. Never mind. They can hard cast Force.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
They can't cast PO most of the time either. What the fuck is that?
PO?
Power overwhelming. Portal.
We did it, boys. We broke modern. I'm gonna drop Karn and
They can cast it from 5 lands if they ever get to it. I do love a Traumatic Visions from fucking.
Do legacy decks even run 5 mana producing lands that run force?
Oh yeah, no, they run what's it called, round 11, I think.
If this was an island, I would keep this hand off of the strength of Serum Visions and Sorceress Spyglass.
But what is it?
It's a single plains hand with a Judge's Familiar. We're on the draw, by the way.
I don't feel as confident as I did with our game 1. 6 not lands in the dream.
Yeah, we're gonna go 6. On the draw, keep? No, not without being able to cast Serum Visions.
Oz. I am king.
All right.
Of throwing the stream.
This
is the hand.
I am willing to keep. I am willing to keep an island. Absolutely, I am a chicken. I will keep
chicken.
I will keep an island, a Serum Visions, and like 4 2-drops.
Winner, Kano dinner.
I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah.
Looking for that land.
Right.
There's the land.
Yep.
You just need the pool now. Exactly. Opponent starts Chromatic Sphere. We play an island, Serum Visions.
Alright.
Grand Architect, we draw. Let's see. Judge's Familiar and Serum Visions on top.
Bottom Judge's Familiar, keep Serum Visions.
And then we're not playing a 2-drop next turn.
So?
Fair.
Like, if you want, you can play Ethereum Sculptor.
Opponent is on the turn 3 Tron.
They're always on turn 3 Tron. Tron is not allowed to not start the game with 3 lands that produce 7 mana on turn 3. They go 1.
We're gonna play Ethereum Sculptor this turn.
What?
I think we're playing Ethereum Sculptor this turn. As we play Ethereum Sculptor, and next turn we can play another Ethereum Sculptor and cantrip, worst case scenario.
I mean, it doesn't do anything else.
You gotta go find the land, Kano? Alright.
Yeah, like...
We draw Fairy, there's Pool. So Pool on top, Plains on top of Pool.
Yeah, like... doing the whole,
and there's a Karn.
Line just doesn't actually do anything because we don't have any kind of payoff in our hand. So next turn we do Ethereum Sculptor, Ethereum Sculptor.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna pitch a Grand Architect, I think.
Oh, God bless, he's targeting us. I don't know why he's not stone raining us, but God bless.
Yep.
Let's just give him Grand Architect. It's fine.
Play Ethereum Sculptor. Play Ethereum Sculptor. Pass the turn.
And then hope he pluses on us again.
Yeah, you absolutely stone rain there, Oz. I don't know what our opponent is thinking. Opponent plays a map, cracks a map, finds another tower, plays the tower. Takes a Sculptor.
Okay, that's fine.
Plays Ballista on 3. No, it is a game. We had a chance, but opponent gave us the chance. But yeah, we no longer have the chance. Because Architect is just going to get exiled. Yeah. Alright, we're going to game 3.
Yeah, if we had the white sooner, we could have played Lavinia and avoided both of these things.
Yeah. Play it out, he might do stupid shit. I don't want to play a 2-man out. Like, that's that far over. Mm-hmm. Like, I have people I want to entertain, and that's not how I'm going to entertain them. Once again, don't think I'm actually going to make any adjustments. I think we're just going to run the list back as is. Just hope for a decent opener, and we'll be fine. We'll play first. Okay. This hand is super tempting.
What is it?
Spyglass, Island, Visions, Double Chief Engineer, Pool, and Architect.
Keep.
Yeah. We get the second land, we can Spyglass, and if he's on a map hand, he's going to be sad.
It has such a high potential to do busted things, and I think that's the only way we're going to beat Tron.
Okay, we drew Architect. We're revealing Island Serum Visions.
You know what my favorite part about this stream has been?
What's that?
The fact that every single person in chat has a star next to their name.
Well, thanks to you. Do we keep the second Serum Visions? Like, we're keeping the Island. Oz says bottom.
Are we? Let me think.
I think we're bottoming it.
Why would we bottom it?
Because we're really... We need to curve out here. That's fair. Yeah, let's bottom it.
Yeah, okay. I've thought it enough.
I was trying to see if there's anything tricky we could do to...
Because ideally we want to be drawing a third land.
Yeah.
Just took me a second to think about it.
Spyglass, right? Well, he didn't map this turn. If he maps, he's going to map next turn. So we can actually Chief Engineer. And then if we don't draw a third land, we can Chief Engineer Spyglass.
Yeah. No, we Chief Engineer. And
yeah.
If he had played map, we would Spyglass it. But he's not, so we're not.
Yeah.
And plus, like, there's nothing he can play that's, like, going to completely get us.
Opponent plays a forest. They're not on the turn 3 Tron this game. Sylvan Scrying from our opponent.
Okay.
Power Plant. We draw Pithing Needle. Well, that's actually going to be really sweet. No worries, Oz. So we play our other Chief Engineer. We convoke out a Spyglass.
Mm-hmm.
Opponent has O-Stone, Thought-Knot Seer as, like, real targets in their hand. Well, I guess Thought-Knot Seer is not a real target, but O-Stone is. O-Stone is their only real target. They have a Nature's Claim, though.
Alright. Thought-Knot, O-Stone, Sylvan Scrying, Sanctum. So we just name O-Stone.
Yeah.
He has to play the Nature's Claim. Can you, like, screenshot that or something?
I should have. Okay. Opponent plays Power Plant.
Mm-hmm.
Scrying. Goes for the tower.
Okay.
We draw Lavinia.
Okay.
So we are still like one land away from winning.
Okay, so I think what we have to do is let's see, they got towers, so
yeah, we got a Needle O-Stone. He didn't have he has one Nature's Claim. So we're playing around the cards we know he has. If we do anything else, we're just going to lose to O-Stone.
Right. Yep, no, we have to Needle O-Stone.
Needle Oblivion.
Tap mana and not our creature to attack.
Yep. We don't have white mana, and we're a little bit off of casting pool. We need 1 land to cast pool. Okay, opponent has Tron.
Okay.
Plays an Ugin.
Guess we're dead.
Not necessarily.
Did he -2?
Yeah.
Okay, we're dead.
Flooded Strand. I'm going to play this out, actually. We might not be dead yet. No, we are. We're like totally super boned.
Well, considering that Ugin's Plus kills every single creature in our deck, I think we're...
Yeah. Yeah. I think we are super dead. Which is highly unfortunate.
Yeah, no, like, again, we just...
That sucks, because that means our opponent top-decked Ugin that turn.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's what was going through my head, is like, do we... Can we afford to, what's it called, Piping Needle and Nameless Walkers?
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you everybody for contributing to this brew. This is a really fun brew. It probably merits further refinement. Thank you, Great Bone Daddy, for being on the stream and helping me not punt and, you know, just being you.
You know, despite your best efforts, I tried to save us, and sometimes I saved us, and then other times you... Pardon that. But in your defense, holy shit, is that interface fucked.
Yeah, like, it's like no, and if you want to click, you gotta click somewhere else over here. But
holy shit, that interface is so fucked, though.
Moto, quality programming. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please follow the stream. If you've made it this far, please follow the stream. We play a bunch of jank all the time. I'm going to have to go to bed because I got to get up in 6 hours.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks, Bone Daddy, once again. And
goodbye, stream.
See you all again relatively soon. Hopefully on a better webcam next time. Bye.
Yeah. Things to look forward
to. Next stream should be Wednesday. Maybe not. Shit. What's the next stream? I don't know.
What are you doing Tuesday?
Lifting weights until like 10 p.m.
Today's Tuesday. Never mind.
Is today Tuesday? Today's Monday.
It's Tuesday for me. It's
okay.
It's almost 2 a.m.
Next stream is going to be either tomorrow night, really late, or Wednesday night. Wednesday during the day, maybe. I'm gonna lean toward. I'm gonna say Tuesday, really late. We'll do a stream.
All right. If it's Tuesday really late, I might be here. I don't know.
But
I might be grinding pirates for value.
That's fair. I actually played that deck. I posted a video on it. It was good.
Oh, Blueback Pirates deck?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
It's Esper now, in case you were curious.
Damn it, Raylan. It's not my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kano. I almost forgot happy birthday. String wish Kano happy birthday or you're banned.
Alright. For real, though. Good night, everybody. You're all fantastic. Thanks for tuning in.